Well, good morning. Welcome back to Travels with Bert. Today is beach day. Yes, you're right. We've been here before at the end of episode 1. But today we're going to keep going. We're going to travel down the coast road, which runs around there and further down. And we'll end up in a place called Sichon, which is about 20 kilometers away. And there's a lot of nice beaches on the way. So the first part is the hilly bit, which I call the Khanom Corniche. I don't know why no one else does, because it seems like the obvious name. I mean, a corniche is a road that follows the coast along the hillside, so it seems like a perfect name. But although the road is a few years old, people still call it the New Road, the Khanom New Road. And this new part goes as far as a place called Khao Plai Dam, which is roughly halfway down to Sichon. And before this new road was built, it was only a rough track which you could walk or you could use a motorbike. If you walked, it would take you a few hours to get down there. And the new road starts just beyond the hotel that you can see behind me, just over there. And so we'll go down there, and on the way we'll stop at a place called Ao Tong Yee and any other place that I can find that has a nice view. So, andiamo. So I've stopped on the way to Ao Tong Yee, or Tong Yee Bay. And I must admit it didn't work quite as planned. As you can see, the sea is there, and but the beach is down below. You can't really see it from here. But I can show you a couple of aerial shots so you'll get an idea of what the view is like from just here. And as soon as you've looked at those, we'll just go down the road there and we'll end up at the beach. So we'll leave Bert here. He's found a nice little bit of shade to sit in. And as I said, the beach is very close by, so we just have to wander down here through these fishing boats, which I hope are not going fishing anytime soon, because they've definitely seen better days. So we'll just wander through here. Must be a gap somewhere. Yeah, there's a gap. As you can see, they don't look too healthy. I don't think I'd want to go out in one of these anytime soon. But here is a nice beach, and whoa, look at those waves, scary. I don't think we'll be going surfing today. I don't think we're going surfing any day. So here is the view down the beach, and we'll just pan around. There is a sort of resort here hiding in the trees at the back there. It's more of a guest house really, not a very big place. And we'll just come right the way around so that you can see the beach the other way. And if you have good eyesight, you can actually see Koh Samui in the distance there. Right, so that's Ao Tong Yee. So we've made it as far as Khao Plai Dam beach. I had to abandon Bert because he's not allowed to park down there, so he's sitting in the parking lot there. And we will wander down to the beach. Okay, and here we are, Khao Plai Dam Beach. There is actually a little resort hiding back here, and there's a whole load of restaurants alongside the beach, which actually get very busy around lunchtime and in an evening. We'll just scan back past the park. It's a really nice place. It's not just a beach. Come here and sit and have a picnic, and there's washrooms at the back there, all kinds of facilities. So yeah, this is a neat place to come. Actually, a bit of a story to this place, Khao Plai Dam. When I first came to this area, I'm just going to move back into the shade while I'm talking to you. When I first came to this area, I started looking for the dam. And I assumed that the place was actually called Khao Plai, and that it had a dam and a reservoir somewhere. And I must have covered every road in the whole area, and I couldn't find this dam and reservoir. So I mentioned it to a few other expats around, and they'd done the same thing. They couldn't find the dam. Well, we're all very silly, because the story is that Dam in Thai means black, and Plai is a certain type of female elephant. I forget the whole details, but in actual fact, Khao Plai Dam means black elephant hill. So there is no dam, there is no reservoir, but it's still a very nice place. So let's head back to Bert and we'll keep going down the coastline. Eventually we'll end up in Sichon. So that's pretty much where the wiggly road and the hilly part ends. And as you can see, there's a nice straight beach there heading down towards Sichon. And the road is pretty much straight as well, running alongside the beach. And right down at the very end there is Sichon and the entrance to the harbour. You can only maybe just about see it there. So we're going to head down about halfway down the beach and find another place to stop. Wow, you managed to get here before me. How did you do that? That's impressive. Anyways, let me grab the camera off the tripod and we'll have a look around. First of all, I'd like to know what idiot decided to build a 4-lane road that leads to nowhere. It seems like a very bizarre thing to do. You just end up falling off the end and into the sea. Or maybe they plan to build a bridge across to Cambodia. I mean, it's only 400 kilometers away, so why not? Anyways, here's the sea and here's the beach. And a rather nice place it is. I enjoy this place. Really nice view. Funny story though. One day I was in Sichon. Let's just come around and point to Sichon. I was down at the bottom there in Sichon, and in the river there was this blue sort of pontoon jetty thing, and somebody had had the bright idea to start a ferry service from Sichon to Koh Samui. And then we had a really bad storm with high winds, and I came here one day, which is probably what, 4 or 5 kilometers away, and that blue thing was here on the beach. So that was the end of the ferry service. It lasted all of 3 weeks, I think. So we'll head off from here now and we'll go all the way down to the bottom there, right down to Sichon, and then we can look back this way. Okay, let's go. So now we finally reached Sichon, and you can see where we've come from, the long beach there in the distance. That's where we were just a few moments ago. And I forgot to tell you, it's called Tung Sai Beach. And then we came around just a little bit to the left and we ended up at this nice bay here, which is really right next to Sichon. If I pan around to the right, so you can see lots of sea, but then in the distance there you can see the entrance to Sichon Harbour. And Sichon town is actually off to the right here. You can't see it from here, but we'll come back another day and we'll take a closer look at Sichon. There's a few interesting places to go. So we'll close with some aerial video of this area so you can get a better idea of what's where. That just gives me enough time to say it's goodbye from Bert and it's goodbye from me.